What does being a Gibraltarian really mean? That was the question asked by the Fine Arts Association, who invited entries for the art competition Our Identity, organised as part of the National Week. Last night at the Fine Arts Gallery, those that impressed the most were awarded for their efforts, but there was no shortage of impressive artistic talent on show. Most of the entries were paintings of various styles, but there were also sculptures, art installation pieces, and even audio media. When it came to the announcement, President of the Fine Arts Association, Paul Coschieri, commended all those who'd entered and said that even though this was an exhibition about Gibraltarian identity and that those who entered would be local, he called for those not necessarily born in Gibraltar or who identified as Gibraltarian to express how they viewed the rock and local culture in future exhibitions. Also at the opening and prize giving were the chairman of the Alwani Foundation, Kishan Alwani, who've sponsored the exhibition, Richard Buttigieg of the SDGG, who've donated the cash prizes, the Minister for Culture, Stephen Linares, and Deputy Chief Minister Joseph Garcia. Firstly, 5 highly commended works were recognized. In third place was Mario Finlinson with Our Gibraltar. Second prize went to Carolina Santos for Shadow of the Rock. And first prize went to Karl Ullger for Who Lives There.
The one that actually won was probably the one I took the least time. I think within a week it was done. It's based on a very old style called monoprinting. And basically what you do is a monoprint and with ink, black ink. And then I went on top of it with oil paintings, oil paint, and gave it some color. But I feel that it really tells a story about the old town. I titled the piece "Who Lives There," and it keeps the person guessing. We have such a multicultural society in every single area in Gibraltar, and I think when you look at the painting, that is what I've tried to show. Whether it does or not, it's up to the viewer, but that's what I've tried to show.
How do you feel Gibraltar has been represented in this exhibition?
Absolutely fantastic, and I'm not saying that to be cliche or anything, but I think there's a really wide range, and that's what you want. Mr. Cocchieri mentions it in his opening speech. Having that wide variation of styles and artworks is what we as individuals are about, and art is all about. You've got sculptures, you've got paintings, you've got flags, and produced and entered as pieces. I think it's absolutely fantastic that you've got people who may not be considered as artists, let's say in this artist circle, but yet have all the right in the world in entering and having a really good shot, because there's some pieces that are absolutely fantastic that another time there would have been another top 3.
The Minister for Culture, Stephen Linares, officially opened the exhibition last night, which is on at the Fine Arts Gallery from today until the 27th of this month.